Simple and Out has a lot of amazing reports that you can use to dive deep into your data, no matter how your users are going about updating their statuses. And we even have some reports that allow you to get a lot of data out of the system in just a few clicks. Reports like this print PDF report, which generates a PDF file that you can download either to take to your printer or to digitally distribute amongst your team. As well as we also have an export report, which generates a CSV or comma separated value file that you can utilize in your favorite spreadsheet application. Both of these reports have lots of options where you can choose which users they apply to or choose the presentation style that you get. So you can choose whether or not you're looking for summary, whether you're looking for advanced details, whether you want aggregated time numbers, or whether or not you just want raw status inputs and outputs that you can utilize for various means. Now, while these print PDF and export reports are great and you can run them anytime you need, today we're going to talk about a way to boost your efficiency by having Simple and Out just email you these reports on a regular interval. So, that is the feature we're going to discuss today. So, we're going to focus today on our print PDF report, which is what we're looking at right here. So, we're logged in and you can utilize the print PDF features here to run a report anytime you wish. So, for example, if I was to go ahead and run a report, let's say for the last, let's just say maybe for the month of December, I could pick from December 1 all the way to December 31. I can choose what kind of report I want to run. Maybe I just want to run a summary. And then I can choose the users that I wish to run this for. In this case, I'll just run it for everybody. Now, if I go ahead and click Run Report here, you'll note on the bottom of my screen here, we're generating our report. And because I'm running this across all of our users for a month's worth of data, this report can take a second to generate or two. Once this report is done generating, you'll have a link here where you can download the report. And as you can see, the link expires in a couple of days. We keep your reports for 3 days, so you don't have to regenerate them. You can just download them again from our system. Now, again, this is great and all, but let's talk about what happens if you have a report you always run. Maybe you're running a report for payroll purposes every other week, or maybe you're running a report every day to check in on your team. Regardless, Simple and Out has you covered by scheduling email reports. So if I click over here on scheduled email reports, I'll get our interface up here where I can see all of the options I have. So right now, you'll notice the details here. It's taking the settings from the report as it was set up when I clicked this button. So it's taking the summary view in the time zone that I'm at for all of our users. Now I can choose different options for when I would like this report emailed to me. Every day, once a week, every other week, or on the month. If I choose daily, of course, this will start on, in this case, Sunday. If I pick weekly, I could choose the day of the week that I wish my first report to be started at. So, for example, I could say maybe I want my first report, maybe I want reports from Wednesday to Wednesday. So, my first report I'd like to start on the 3rd. So, that would mean that next week here, I'll get a report starting from the 3rd, running for 1 week. So, from the 3rd all the way through the 9th. And I would get that report on the 10th. Likewise, I could do biweekly. Same thing is true. So if I pick the 3rd, that's when my 2 week period would start. So this report would run from the 3rd all the way through the 16th, and I would receive that report on the 17th. That's when it would generate the report for my email inbox. And likewise, I could also choose monthly. In the case of monthly, you'll pick a start date. So you'll pick the date that you would like of the month for every time that you'd like the report to be done. So you could choose monthly as well. So let's say in this case, maybe I'll just choose weekly and I'll say our Wednesday to Wednesday example. So I'll just pick Wednesday here on the 3rd and I'll click schedule report. Now you'll notice that what happened here is it flipped me over to the existing, and these are my existing reports. So here on existing, I have a summary report for my end users in central time across all my users. It's scheduled weekly, and the next time I will receive an email for this report will be the 10th of January. So remember that when I picked this report here, I picked it on the 3rd. It'll run for a week all the way through the 9th, and then I'll get it on the 10th. So once I get this report on January 10, that'll be great. And then next week on January 17th, I'll get a report for the next period and onward and onward and onward. So every week on Wednesday morning, I'll wake up, go into my email inbox. There will be the report already pre-generated with my settings. All I have to do is click the button in the email to download that print PDF right to my computer, and I don't even have to remember to go run these reports with settings. So this is pretty swell. Now let's go ahead and take a look at something maybe just a tish more advanced. So if I come back in here, let's go ahead and run something a little bit more. Let's say summary and details, and let's group those by dates. And then let's go ahead and filter this for just our mortgage users. So I'll just say all of our mortgage consultants. As you can see, this report will only run for 15 users instead of the entire organization. And now I can go ahead and click scheduled email reports. And so again, I'm right back in this interface here. My existing report that I already generated here is up in this area if I want to take care of that. But now I'm doing this new one across one group. And if I click show here, I can see the group that it'll run against, summary and details. And I'm going to go ahead and run that report. Let's just say let's run that report monthly, and we'll run that report every month on the first day of the month. And I'll go ahead and click schedule report. Now I have a weekly report scheduled that'll come out every week. PDF report. The next time I'll get it is on January. And then I have a monthly report that I will get as well. And I picked that to start on the 1st, and that'll go ahead and come out in March. And so that is emailing reports on a regular basis. If I want to get rid of one of these reports, I can just go ahead and I can click the delete button here, and it'll go right away. So that's scheduled reports in Simple and Out. It's a great way to just automatically have us do the heavy lifting of emailing your reports to you on a regular basis, where you can just click on them, download them to your computer, and save yourself a lot of time.